At 79, Diane Keaton, the timeless actress whose charm, humor, and individuality redefined Hollywood, now lives a quieter, more reflective life far from the glare of fame. Once the queen of romantic comedies and one of the most distinctive talents of her generation, Keaton has gracefully stepped into her later years with the same authenticity and eccentric spirit that made her a legend. Yet, as the lights dim and the cameras fade, there's a bittersweet tenderness in the way she looks back at the career that made her, the love she lost, and the choices that defined her. Diane Keaton's story began in Los Angeles in 1946. From her early days on stage to her breakout role in The Godfather, she was never like anyone else. Hollywood wanted polished perfection. Keaton offered sincerity and quirk. Her performance in Annie Hall not only won her an Academy Award but also changed the landscape of American cinema. With her boyish suits, offbeat laugh, and quick wit, she became an icon of individuality. She didn't act like the perfect leading lady, she acted like herself. And audiences adored her for it. Behind that easy smile, though, Keaton's life wasn't without pain. She spoke openly about her struggles with self-doubt, loneliness, and the pressures of fame. In interviews, she often admitted she never saw herself as beautiful or glamorous, even when the world did. "I was never the woman who walked into a room and stopped hearts," she once said. "I was the one who tripped over her own feet." Her humor shielded her vulnerability, but it also made her human, relatable in a way that few stars ever were. Her romantic life was equally unconventional. She never married, despite high-profile relationships with Woody Allen, Warren Beatty, and Al Pacino. Those relationships, though deeply influential, never became lifelong commitments. "I guess I just wasn't meant for marriage," she once mused. "I liked the dream of love more than the routine of it." Instead, she found fulfillment later in life by adopting 2 children, Dexter and Duke, in her 50s. Becoming a mother changed her completely. "They saved me from myself," she said. "They gave me something real to hold on to." Now, as she enjoys her later years, Keaton lives surrounded by her art, her photography, and her beloved dogs. She's an avid collector of architecture and design, filling her California home with vintage pieces, books, and black-and-white photographs. Friends say her house feels like a museum of her soul, beautiful, eccentric, and endlessly fascinating. She spends quiet mornings in her garden, often sharing glimpses of her life on social media, where her humor and authenticity continue to charm fans around the world. Yet, there's an undeniable sadness beneath her reflections. Many of her peers and lifelong friends, from the Godfather cast to her 1970s Hollywood circle, have passed away. "There's a kind of loneliness that comes with time," she once said softly. "You watch the people you love disappear, and you learn to carry them with you." Despite that, she never sounds bitter. If anything, her later years have deepened her gratitude. "Every wrinkle, every laugh line, they're proof that I lived," she smiled in a recent interview. Though she no longer works at the pace she once did, Diane Keaton remains a beloved presence in film. When she does appear on screen, her performances radiate warmth and wisdom, the mark of someone who has lived fully and fearlessly. She continues to inspire countless women who see in her not just an actress, but a symbol of strength, individuality, and grace. As she moves through this quiet chapter of her life, Keaton has become a living reflection of her own philosophy, that beauty lies in imperfection, and that solitude can be a kind of peace. Her laughter, still spontaneous and contagious, carries the same spark it always has, a reminder that time may change the body, but not the soul. Diane Keaton's later years aren't tragic at all. They're deeply human. They tell the story of a woman who refused to play by Hollywood's rules, who chose authenticity over convention, and who continues to live life exactly on her own terms. In a world obsessed with youth and perfection, she stands as proof that true beauty, real, lasting beauty, only grows stronger with age.